Dang, the front of her head. But the blast, I mean, look at her forehead.
Wow. Everyone in there going to know that this was because of Bushido. There's no around it. Like, war is happening. Hey, welcome back to React University. I'm Corey.
And I'm Dana.
Today we're back with another episode of Shogun.
That's right, guys. This is the season finale. We are watching season 1, episode 10, A Dream of a Dream. But before we dive in, don't forget to like this video, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're always the first one to know whenever we drop something new.
Yes, and guys, don't forget you can watch the full reaction to this episode right now on our Patreon page. We really appreciate it. There's tons of other content on there. But with that, class is in session. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Look at it. Look sharp. Be quiet. I hear you. I'm only going to look. Mother's gonna get angry if she knows we're in here. Why is it chipped?
Wait,
Because grandfather used it to fight off a whole army of
This
Japanese
is-
assassins.
the future. That's Blackthorn.
Yeah,
He has samurai swords over there. Yes?
yeah,
You think?
yeah. That's exactly what they're doing here.
And you see, he's holding her
Was it
rosary.
really given to you by a savage?
What y'all freaky y'all doing in my room? Oh, you're holding her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I didn't realize that's what was happening.
Dang. If he looks like that, Mariko's dead.
Is she?
Heavenly Father, we commit to you, your loyal servant.
Dang, the front of her head. Like, part of me,
Wow.
but the blast, I mean, look at her forehead.
Wow. All right, so for those in the comment section, we got some more context about what was going on. So the
Stress
shinobi
setting.
was supposed to come and kidnap her. I thought they were going to kill her, but they were just simply coming to kidnap her. And basically what Oshido, what he wanted was to make sure she can be out of the picture without her dying and without her leaving. But her sacrificing herself is like
A big,
the big checkmate. Like it's like there's no escape in this situation. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna use my life
as a way to stick it
as
to
a
him.
yeah. Like it's definitely not like a
A meaningless death.
a meaningless death.
Yeah.
Like it is a big deal. And the fact that Oshido in his own house allow this to happen, her death, everyone in there going to know that this was because of Oshido. There's no around it. Like war is happening. Dream of a dream. I wonder Toranaga is going to say when he finds out.
Do you think they should have followed Yabushige to the gate? Because Yabushige.
What do you mean?
Yabushige said, "Let's go this way towards the gate," and they're like, "No, there's a storage thing with heavy doors. Let's go there instead." And Yabushige was like, "Ugh." He went with them.
Right.
I'm just wondering.
You think he was still trying to set him up?
I don't know. I don't know if he was just like, "It's chaos. Let's just
Look,
go."
is that people leaving? Is everyone leaving now?
Or is that her body? Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's leaving.
こたびのことは痛ましく回避することもでき申した。大坂城が我らが思うておったほど安全でないことは明々白々でござりますな。
マリコ殿は何の妨げもなく城を出ることを許されるべきであった。
今さら何を言ってもせんなきこと。兄からの抗議文でござります。
He delivered a letter from his brother.
兄は秘密裏に江戸を抜け出し戦の支度をしておる。
戦の支度なぞ何の意味もないわ。大坂か戦の場か虎長がどこで降伏するかそれだけじゃ。肝心なのは我らがしっかり団結しておるということよ。
恥ずべき襲撃を命じた咎人がこの大老衆の一人やもしれぬと思うと。
Yeah.
この癒しむべき襲撃をやってのけるやからは不実で悪知恵の働く虎長しかおらぬ。
Really?
我ら大老衆の間に亀裂を生じさせようなぞと。奴の苔脅しに終止符を打つことこそ我らの務め。
マリコ殿のキリシタンとしての葬儀を執り行わねばなりませぬ。
マリコ殿の死は気の毒じゃが。
Yeah.
あの者が悪の身内だということを忘れてはなるまい。
So you're not gonna even get it. Wow.
してあの異端者はいかがいたしまするか。
こたびの戦議で戦と決まらば、その後かの者に何が起ころうとわしのしたことではない。
What was that head nod?
Because they both wanted Blackthorn to be
Oh, that's right.
executed.
Earthquake.
これはもう少し戦議を重ねようということではあるまい。
病ごとを申されるな。百姓でもあるまいし、むやみに縁起を担いでどうする。
Bro, watching your own head. He's so guilty.
何よりじゃ。
Does he look well?
やぶしげ殿。
No, he's.
耳の方はようなったか。
耳でございまするか。ああ、おお、かたじけのうござる。拙者マリコ殿は捕らえられるだけじゃと思っておりました。
逆らうたりするゆえ命を落としたのじゃ。あれでは救いようがないわ。藪重殿のご尽力は後世に語り継がれるであろう。
I think he's about to grow some balls.
奇妙なものでござる。かつて太閤殿下は虎長公に戦を仕掛ける寸前まで行かれた。兵はすべて殿下に賛同。だがそこで地震が起きたのじゃ。琵琶湖を震源地とする大きな地震でござった。殿下の味方はそれを不吉な前兆とみなした。殿下は和平の道を探る方がなくなったのでござる。どうじゃ。太閤殿下ナマズを咎められた。
藪重殿。
その池にナマズはおらんぞ。
Bro is crumbling. Bro, it's
No, you
crumbling.
lost an asset. I mean,
随分と寝ておられましたの。
is he sick?
マリコ様は先日
Oh, dang.
埋葬され申した。
He missed it.
お立ちくだされ。頃合いにござりまする。木山様の手の者たちが港まで護衛いたしまする。
Well, get it over with then.
You have been permitted to return to Toranaga-sama's galley. Here is your pass.
Am I receiving this permission from Lord Kiyama? Where is Yabushige-sama?
He is preparing the galley in Osaka Bay. I have come to bring you to him.
Maybe Kiyama's like, at this, I'm over Ishida.
Toranaga won't be surrendering.
Not yet. Ishido-sama has mobilized the Council of Regents to war. The Lady Ochiba has pledged her son's support. Toranaga will be dead in weeks.
Then you don't know Yoshi Toranaga.
I think it would have pleased her to see us being civil.
Yes. Yes, you may be right.
Perhaps there might come a time we can set aside our differences.
Yes. All this nonsense. Catholic and Protestant and Calvinist and every other shittist. It's only a shame. That day will never come. Will it, Father? Is this where I'm to be? Ambushed? Like the last time I tried to leave?
I will not deny it. You were meant to die in these woods. But an arrangement was made.
Yeah, he's been questioning what's been going on.
You'll have to forgive me if I'm having some trouble accepting anything on your word.
But I wonder who basically made sure he got out.
It was Lady Maria.
Oh.
She asked the church to spare your life before she died. And now I have. I have kept my word to her.
Stop.
Goodbye.
That's why he said, trust me.
And good luck.
He only did that for her. Because he... Oh. Wow. It's like, now I gotta ponder that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's trying so hard not to cry. Oh, man.
That's...
Oh. Sneaky.
That was good.
何のことさカレーかなとは
私の友人が読んだホックにございまする。
埋葬されたものか
さようにござりまする。されば我らで脇句をつけてやりませぬと八千代様ならどうお続けなされまする。
はて枝には実がなる花も咲くの
かようにしてはいかがでしょう。風なお吹きて花は花なれ。
我ら大坂に行くべきではなかったな。国じゃ、そう国じゃ。なんだ
イングラン
そこへわしを連れてってくれ。なわからんのか。そしたらあれじゃ飛び込みを指南してくれ。虎中様に指南したようにわしにも手本を見せてくれ。はよ。
Pull yourself together, man.
Is he? Is that his ship? Is that his ship?
I don't know. It looks really old. Could have been set afire or something. That's the only way it would look like that.
Did they find out he was the reason?
矢部重殿、刀をお渡しいただくように申し使っております。この者たちは我らが主君虎長様の配下でございます。拙者に命じられたのも 虎長様でございます。
急がない。
He didn't even fight it. And he's like,
Yeah, he's
dang.
like, of course.
入れてわしらの警護をすり抜け襲撃したのでございます。敵は狙いどころをよう心得ておりました。キリシタンやもしれんと思うておりまする。誠に恐ろしいことで。
Enemies. Christians did this.
キリシタンに手を貸した者が見つかるまで、この村の者たちは誰も安らうことができません。
Oh, wow.
虎長様がそのように命じられました。
Oh, wow.
Just wait. I don't think Blackthorn realized Yabushige is involved. Do you think?
殿、
わしの身内や家臣を連れ帰ってくれたことを礼を申す。
マリコ殿が亡くなられたことはお聞き及びかと存じまする。
存じておる。あの世、賊を屋敷に招き入れる措置の姿が見られておったこともな。マリコ殿が死んだ折、
He gonna be pissed.
措置とともに土蔵の中におった次女の一人が近江殿に知らせてよこしたのじゃ。措置は襲撃を手引きしたのか。
He's like, let me at him.
いたしました。
よかろう。措置の所領はすべて召し上げ、明日の日没までに腹を切ってもらおう。
殿、どの道殺すのであればよく筋をお与えくださる。王術に好みが切り裂かれるような、怒り狂った魚の胸に生きたまま食われるような。
Oh, he's a coward. He can't slit his own belly. That's why he's asking for that.
明日同明王のご加護を賜りますように。
Aww.
Oh, his. Let's go.
And that's hard because she's not Mariko. But I think they have a mutual respect for each other, right? At this point.
そなた、すっかり息災。
かたじけのうございまする、安心様。
They never been intimate, right? I don't think so. No, his son.
It's like a new one is born as a
よくぞわしの
silly one
新
dies.
たな息子を守り抜いてくれたの。息子なら大勢おるわ。お前たちのおかげでの。
How many more sons you have?
これは私どもが大坂城を出立する朝、落ち葉の方から内密にお預かり申した文でございます。
What's she got going?
Is it the poem?
They were already gone though before the poem, right? Maybe? No, maybe not. All right, what's up with the eerie music?
花乱れ。ことのはちびて。
あまりに美しゅうて、殿がお読みになられたとは思いませぬ。
マリコ殿の歌じゃ。後に残るわ。
It was the poem. And she finished it for her.
なんと見事な焚き火を。
He's grateful.
残されたことか。
Yeah, he lost his son, his most trusted advisor.
I was thinking of that. Like all the people that was around him, his trusted people are all gone.
安心様、明日にて、私はおいとまをいただきます。虎長様から尼になるお許しが出ましたので。
私、そなた、いてほしい。
できませぬ。
私、命じる。プティ様は誠実。
お言葉ではございますが、私はもう、虎長様にお仕えするお役目は果たしました。
Well, you served him well. いいアマ。
この村のことに胸を痛めておりまする。
アジロ。
船のことで村人が厳しく罰せられているゆえ。
私も藤様、虎長様に文を。私、明日殿に会いたい。
He's gonna try to build another ship?
Maybe.
That's gonna take a long time.
Eons. So he won't have Fuji, he won't have
Remember
Mariko.
the garden that was created by that guy?
Yeah, the gardener.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, his, not like allies, but like the people he developed.
He needed
most
those people around
closeness
him,
to.
right, to help get him to where he is, but
You think
now
he'll
he's
go
got to
on his
rely on his
own?
own. Yeah. He understood the culture by them. They are the
Yeah.
ones who helped him understand.
Like nobody
I'm
has
so
caught
curious what's
on
gonna
that
happen.
he's the
Samurai?
the spy. Yeah, the
アンジンに伝え、
Trusted samurai?
お前の船が壊されたことは我らにとっても面白くないことじゃ。配下の者たちには下手人を見つけるまで休むなと命じてある。
殿、この通じ役ただの漁師には手に負えません。
oh no.
アンジンはまだ知らんのか。
Well, that's right. He's still trying to camouflage himself.
Forgive me for the deception, Anjin殿. I was born Tonomoto Akinao in the Azuchi prefecture.
He's about to tell. So
I
you
am
can tell.
samurai.
Oh, I see.
Because he was saying, I can't.
Right. I can't put this facade on.
Years ago, my lord ordered me to convert to the religion of the Portuguese. So I took the name Muraji and moved here.
Well, at least you're not Catholic.
I am a Christian. And also, I am Tonomoto Akino.
I've prepared something to say in Japanese. Perhaps you will help me if I falter. 会ってくれたこと、形のござりまする。殿の弟君に降伏したい。無礼を尽くしたこと、お詫び申し上げます。私はあの俺失ってでもアジロの意と忠実。
何故アンジンはわしの村の窮状に気を病んでおるのじゃ。己の敵に復讐したいのではないのか。
He asks why you do not wish to fight your enemies.
My enemies didn't burn my ship. It was Mariko-sama. She hated my war against the Catholics.
マリコ、アンジン殿の命を助けるために、アンジン殿の船を焼くよう頼んだと申しております。
処刑正しくない。これ以上血はいらない。
己の戦はいかがいたすつもりじゃ。
I don't need it anymore.
No. No. Look at it.
何をしておる。
I was the disloyal one. 私、死ぬ。村人、死なない。
He's like, you can put the blame on my head, basically.
Don't you understand? I came here to use you. To use you! From the day I set foot on your shores, I fed you shit. I fed you shit. Taki! 私安人はこの命をもって吉井虎長によるこの村へ
Oh
の
gosh.
無慈悲な処罰に抗議いたす。
You've seen him let.
おいおい。
気が済んだのであれば、 あの船を立て直し、わしのために水軍を作るがよい。
Hey.
できれば拙者も生き延びて見とうございましたぞ。殿の計りごとがどのようなものであれ、うまくいく様を
壊さねばならなかったのじゃ。安心の命か、安心の船か、そのどちらかであった。あの世、見張りの者どもに火薬を撒くよう命ずるのはそう難しいことではなかった。マリコ殿が教会に話をつけ、わしは同意した。
殿が船を燃やしたのでございまするな。
やむを得ずの小細工よ。安心を試すためのな。
So now you see he has his trust.
一体どのような心地がするものでございましょうか。殿はすべての風を己の欲しいままに操っておられる。
What a statement.
わしは風を操ったりはせぬ。読むだけじゃ。
ここで好転でございまするか。うまくいくかもしれませんが、拙者にはどうしたら勝てるのかわかりません。せめて拙者が死ぬ前に教えてくだされ。
好転はすでに終わっておる。大老衆が結束しておる限り、大坂に軍を送るなどもってのほか。それはすなわち死を意味する。そこでわしは女子を一人送り込み、
Right.
軍勢にもできぬことをさせ。
Right.
そなたには見えぬか。これから何が起こるか。これよりおよそ一月の後、我らは関ヶ原にて敵と対峙いたす。5つの軍勢が戦場にて直に相対しての、そなたの申す通り、お世継ぎの軍が石堂側につけばわしの軍勢に勝ち目はない。
But she won't be. Air's gonna be on his side? No. No, 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 no.
だがマリコ殿の行いのおかげで落ち葉の方は石堂との盟約に
Yes.
お世継ぎの軍を戦場には出さぬと誓われた。その日石堂には掲げる御旗がない。大老衆は刀すら抜く前に石堂に背を向けるであろう。そして海の向こうから来たあの万人さえも、あやつを殺してしまおうと思うたことは何度もあったが思いとどまった。あやつに値打ちがあるからではない。あやつはすべて思いのままになる。
将軍の小さいもそれが殿のかねてよりの望みであったのでございまするな。胸の奥に秘めたお心は殿も他の者とさほど変わりませんな。
His secret heart.
本当のことを語ってくださる。墓場まで持ってまいりまするゆえ。
I don't know if he will say it.
死人に先々の話をして何とする。
Clean. Wow.
ずっと一生。はい。
Aww. Maybe she told him to hold on to it.
安心様の手にいたしましょう。
So how did he get it back?
We're pissing in the wind. We need more water. I told them they can rest.
Oh. He's coming to help?
No, I'm all in my feels. About like so many things.
Yes, this is wonderful. Raise the ropes!
He just told us to rest.
Festering shit rags! I have a feeling this is the one!
I was like, we got a warrior somehow.
He's about to translate. He's like, no.
It's like you other people watching, you couldn't help pull. Like, Lord Tornaga, you sure took a gamble. Like, you were confident I would be able to get this ship out the sea.
Dude, all they're playing 4D, 8D chess.
Yeah.
Are they looking at each other, or is he looking out in the ocean? Yeah, he's looking at each other. Oh, that's how it ends.
Wow.
The music grew on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I first was listening to the soundtrack, when they first started playing, and I was like, nah. I was, for those gamers out there, I was like waiting for some Ghost of Tsushima kind of music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but that's what I was looking for. And as the show kept going, they kept playing the music, I've come to like the simple melody of the soundtrack, and actually it was not too bad.
Yeah.
So talk about playing 8D chess.
Yeah, so Tornaga being the one to burn the ship, like, at first I'm like, what? But it makes sense, I think, because he always knew Yabushige was an opportunist, like,
right.
You know what I mean? But the Anjin showed he was, like, not, like, smart, because he still had, like, I don't know, there was more to him. I think he was more complex, and so I think, like you said, he came and he apologized about having been disrespectful. But I do think that Blackthorn brings something to the table that nobody else can, because he's from another place. So they have a way of like doing or a way of waging war that is different. So I get wanting to test him and make sure that bringing him back into the fold was going to be wise. And also interesting because of the way Mariko played things. The Anjin comes back and he's like, she gave her life for me. This is a message for me. I gotta let my petty war go. Like, I'm beyond that now. That's small potatoes. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, from what I'm seeing, and this is just me just making a lot of assumptions here. Obviously, of course, he basically spilled the beans at the end to Yabushige, letting him know, like, hey, this was the whole master plan. But the way I saw it was, as well, is bringing not only John into the fold, but he had to have John realize the culture, the custom, and all that it entails. Because, like, he's like, I'm not going to just simply bring you in just for you to, like, be here. I'm going to make you, like, one of the top dogs here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be shocking to you, but you need to understand our culture.
You're also going to hate,
And you're going to learn a lot of things, and we need these people who are around you to teach you certain things.
Yeah.
And you're going to, of course, be frustrated and angry about our customs, but you eventually will learn.
Yeah.
All the way to the point where he understands, we saw him understanding the culture, the customs and all that, throughout many episodes, to the point where he was, pouring his heart out to Tornaga. It's like, hey, like, what I've come to do all this stuff for you, and I realize this done a whole world on me, and what you're doing is bad. I'm going to kill myself because of it.
I'd rather you
stop killing your people, right? And America, she spared my life, and it would cost me my ship. And I just want to, like, basically stop all this, lay my life on the line as well. And I think, of course, obviously that made just like Obushi, what is his name? Yabushige, how his knee-jerk reaction to everything is to protect himself.
Yeah.
Save myself. And when I'm trying to save myself, I'm willing to risk everyone else's life. John's response was, myself needs to die.
I think he also do you feel like he's also like a fight for what I feel like he's very passionate.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
So like he's like fight for what he believes in, and before it was this crusade, like the Catholics
and all that.
They
kind
didn't
of
go
stuff.
like, oh, I'm gonna come in here, guns
Realized
blazing,
his
and get
war
right.
was small, right?
But I think that same like the same approach that he takes, like if this is what I value, I'm going in on it.
Right.
It came full circle where now he's like, I'm the problem.
Right.
I'm going in on that too.
Right.
Like I think it does speak something to like.
I'm just curious,
but
obviously Tanjiro, he knew
Tanjiro.
You
talking about Toranaga?
So Toranaga, he already knew. Demon Slayer guys out there. He already knew that he was a reason for the ship being blown up, and yet he used that time to kill a bunch of people. I'm curious. Like, was he still like? Was it like an actual crusade of killing those who were disloyal?
I don't.
Or was it just a show of force?
I think it probably could have been a combination of both, right? I think it could have been a combination of both, because even once Blackthorn was like, no, like stop killing them. Like there was no enemy that snuck in the middle of the night. This was Mariko's doing. So like you have your answer. You don't need to hunt anymore. And the guy's like,
I already knew that.
But then he's like, well, I still need to kill the people who are disloyal to me. So I would think similar to how, like, when everybody thought that Toranaga was just gonna give up.
Right.
And that goes to show, like, are you gonna be loyal to your lord to the end, even if you disagree with it, or are you going to be like, I got to take some type of matters into my own hands? So there could have been, I think it probably could have been both. I think it presented an opportunity for Toranaga to try to test the Anjin while also like maybe trying to silence people from, I guess trying to take matters in their own hands a little bit further. I see your wheels turning.
I'm getting worried.
Why?
Okay.
What are you getting worried about?
Okay. All right. I was getting worried because I was
thought it wasn't gonna.
I was like, wait, are they gonna do another season? Like, this is just getting going, right? This is, I don't know. I have nothing.
Well, the book is huge.
Well, for sure. I have no idea what their whole intentions are. Like, was it to show like? Did they want to wrap up season 1 with a period at the end of just simply, in case we don't get renewed for a season 2, this is how the end of the war will actually be? That's why
they didn't show us the end of the war.
Well, sure, it didn't show us the end of the war, but they basically hint to us what's supposed to happen, right? He's gonna start peace, and Edo, was it Edo, the town? Edo will be Edo will be the town where the peace will be. The heir will not be a part, which leaves, Ishido out on his own. Yeah. And he gets his basically wiped out. Like they already basically showed us what to expect and how it all is going to come unfold. But that's why I was thinking okay.
Like, did they put a bow on it?
Right, just in case they didn't get finished for the season 2. Like, they didn't get a chance to get it renewed for season 2. But I just had to go look. And yes, they did get it. Renewed for season 2.
Do we have
you can see how that all play out.
Do we have a date, like a projected date? I just saw something saying it won't be coming anytime soon.
Season 2 is official. Shogun has been the best of 2024 so far. Blah 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 blah. Shogun. Da, 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 da. I've noticed a lot of these big giant shows are doing this every other year,
which honestly,
I wonder you know what I wonder, and this is me again speculating. You remember how they did that little writing strike,
the writer
strike in the end of 2023? I wonder, because of AI, they try to make sure AI, artificial intelligence, all that stuff, and people using their face and putting on an animation to make them You remember that?
Wait, the writer's strike was about.
Also, no, it was about a lot of different things.
Okay,
There a lot of concessions.
That's why I'm looking like.
But
wait,
it was
what?
about obviously AI and writing because they don't want to lose their job. Writers don't want to lose their job.
Right,
and
right.
two,
Yeah.
if a person dies or someone didn't want to be a part of the film, the writers, the people can take their face and just animate it into the movie, right? CGI, because CGI is becoming so much. It's still Canyon Valley, but way better than it was. And to protect their identity and protect the writers, they decided to do something. And I wonder if that was part of. I could be wrong. I could be a lot of stuff, but I wonder if that's the reason why a lot of these shows, like again, we saw the same thing in The Last of Us. They're doing every other year. Game of Thrones, every other year.
Do you think it was
right
to be more?
I don't know. Know
but
why.
I will say I do feel like now like it's so easy to be like, oh, almost everything else like Amazon Prime, you get stuff like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can get stuff next day shipping, like all these different things, and you want to digest the next thing like as soon as possible. But I know also like PTSD from Game of Thrones, how that went down. I do think that like the payoff, if they take their time and they do the next season really, really well, the payoff is there versus if you rush to put out trash. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Does that make you get where I'm going with that?
Yeah. I'm just curious. Again, I got a lot of words, but I'm gonna leave that to myself. Well, that'll be offline kind of conversation. Everyone got an opinion, but anyway, I enjoyed that season. Those were really good seasons.
It was really good.
I did not know what to expect coming into Shogun,
Yeah.
and I'm very, very happy that I met all my expectations. There was not one time in the show that I felt to myself, cliche, was stupid,
right,
or like terrible writing. I felt like I had moments at the edge of my seat. Like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
And I loved scenes. And the only show I felt like was able to do stuff like this back in the day is like obviously Game of Thrones. You've never seen it, but Breaking Bad was another show that like there's an atmosphere that is produced in a show. Ozark felt that same way, where you like something. I have no idea what's about to happen, but something feels heavy.
Yeah.
Like I feel heavy right now.
Yeah.
And that's good writing, good, cinematography, good actors, good actress. You mean all that plays into just making a scene just drips with just sauce. You know what I mean? And some do a terrible job of doing that. Case in point, Wheel of Time. It's just garbage. But this show, fantastic.
They did a great job.
Fantastic. It was just really good and grounded. I love it.
I'm definitely a fan, and I'm ready for season 2.
10.
Yeah.
That's
a 10 for me too. It was really good. I think too, it was really moving to see how the characters started.
Like the beginning arc and how they all
because we met Yabushige the first episode.
Yeah.
And so like then seeing how how everything has come to where it is now.
Yeah. All of their personalities got them to the end conclusion where they are, and it all made sense.
Yes, and you also made a point of like laying out like, now like Toranaga like laid out his full plan, but he did make a point of saying like the reason why we're at this particular point is because of all the key things that you guys have. And I think to me, it's like someone who I feel like Toranaga is really good, like sociologist. Like he anticipates what people are gonna do.
I need a person who's flaky.
People, and he studies strategy. Not necessarily that he handpicked a flaky person, but he knows how to use or maneuver
them to their advantage.
That statement where he's like, well, how does it feel to like be able to control the wind? He's like, I don't control the wind. I study it. And that's true. Like he is a student of the people and situations.
That's why his son was so irritating.
And he's become such an amazing strategist. I think that was cool because I don't know for a fact, and I think Yabu hinted at like, oh, was that what was in your secret heart? Like you wanted to be Shogun all this time? And I don't know for sure if that's really what Toranaga wanted. But I do trust that he was probably like, if the right sort of circumstances presented themselves and it was for the good of the people, I would rise. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just in this situation, everything, all the chess pieces moved in that way. It's really amazing to see.
It took, for those who've been with the channel, so long for us to get to this point.
Yeah.
Including Shogun. Sorry.
Yeah.
But we finished it.
We finally finished it.
So.
Thanks for tagging along for the ride.
10 for me, 10 for her.
Yeah.
What is your score? What will you give this entire season? Right? Not just this episode, this entire season. I love this whole season. Can't wait for the next one, whenever that will happen. But thank you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can always get the latest on anything we post right here on the channel.
That's right. And if you liked what you saw here on YouTube, please go check out our Patreon. You can see the full reaction to this episode, as well as every episode in the season and a lot of other content. So go check it out.
Until next time, we'll catch you on the next video.
Bye.